wake you.
You didn't. Nice to see you.
Guess I needed some familiar walls to stare at after the nurses' ball.
Oh. What happened this year?
The usual. Except Alan Quartermain.
What?
He went on stage to do his number. Whacked to the gills.
No way.
Yes, I swear, like lit up like a Christmas tree.
No.
It was amazing. What a spectacle. And Edward Quartermain's face was worth the price of admission.
Oh, really?
Lucky was great, by the way.
I know. I snuck in just long enough to catch his act. I thought that he might have fun, and I guess I just wanted to see that. And I knew if I watched from the back of the room that he wouldn't be able to see me from the stage.
I didn't see you either. You're good.
Thanks. Years of practice. After learning from a master.
Were you there long enough to see the surprise guest? Or was it a surprise?
Hey.
It's only me.
Mike.
Hi. Look, I know it's late.
Oh, no, that's okay. Come in. Are you okay?
Yeah, that's why I came to see you. I lost sight of you after...
Oh, yeah, I know. Kind of trying to forget that image right now. Some night, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, I just wanted to check and make sure you're all right. Jax isn't here?
He went home to change.
But he's coming back.
Yeah. Oh, Mike, Sonny's not here.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah, well, I was afraid that the shock might do a number on you.
Well, it was quite a shock, but Sonny's presence here doesn't have anything to do with me. I'm over Sonny. I really am.
Well, you mind telling me your secret?
Well, I fell apart, which felt really horrible, but it was really good. I think that bad things are like poison inside of us, and tears are the only way to get them out. I did a lot of crying over Sonny, and now I'm over him.
So you have no urge to go and find him right now?
No. I love Jax with no regrets.
Okay. Now, let's have the whole truth.
What was it? Done.
How many zeros?
What the hell you doing?
I'm writing a check, obviously. Name your price and we're done.
That's your solution for everything, isn't it? Throw money at a problem until it disappears.
You're the problem. One Brenda doesn't need. Look, either you disappear for good tonight, or it's all over for you and your associates, including Morgan.
Oh, you're not shaking as much.
Well, I'm concentrating on the fact that I'm with you. We're on our bridge. That I'm actually with you. It's not my imagination.
I'm sorry I didn't keep my word.
About what?
You know, we were supposed to be back in time at the last second at the airport. There was a problem, so they had to divert us. I called, but I guess you'd already left.
Well, thank you.
Scared you, didn't it? Me not being there.
We're still figuring this thing out, you know? I mean, I knew I couldn't call because then it would create a phone trail and someone would figure out where Sonny was. But when I'm with you, it makes everything else worth it. Sometimes when I was in Paris, I would sit by my window trying to study, but instead I would think about you.
Mm-hmm.
And I would pretend that I would hear a motorcycle and that it was you, and I would go hop on and we would ride across the ocean to Montauk. And then we would spend the night together and we'd make love.
Oh, did you ever get back to what you were studying?
No, it didn't compare. I miss your bike.
Me too.
Did you just stop riding it altogether?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, you know, I have 2 guards. They can't exactly follow me in a car while I'm on my bike.
That was one of your favorite things to do. We could go ride one right now. We could have your limo follow us.
Well, you know, I haven't ridden for months and it does need a little work.
Well, we could always steal one.
You want to steal a bike?
No, I just don't want to see you give up everything that makes you happy. I mean, the guards, the limo, the driver. Sonny loves all that stuff, not you.
I don't hate it.
You don't love it either. You don't love the suits and the guards and the limo.
I got what I love. You.
You definitely have me. What else makes you smile?
Taking you to bed?
Okay. What else?
Is there anything else?
Okay, if that was your way of changing the subject, it totally worked because I can't think right now.
We don't have to change the subject. Okay. Let's think. I always smile with Michael. Always. I don't really smile when I'm shooting pool or fixing an engine, but, you know, it's fun. Taking my bike out is the best, especially on River Road, seeing what I can get it up to. I don't do that anymore. But I take other risks all the time.
Well, walking down the street's pretty much a risk for you now. But I doubt that gives you a rush. I mean, you're not like Sonny.
What do you mean?
I'm not exactly sure. I was watching him tonight. And, okay, if you walked into the nurse's ball and it was dark, you would be happy. But not Sonny. I mean, he loves making the big entrance, knowing that everybody's looking at him and coming in with his guards like they're the Secret Service or something.
There is a business reason for that.
Okay, I know that, but my point is that Sonny is into that stuff. He loves it. He likes power and managing people and manipulating people. That's not what you're about.
You don't think I like power?
I think that you like freedom, and power helps you get that. But you're not an organization type. You run this business because Sonny asked you to. And you're a loyal friend. I'm gonna get used to what you do. I just don't want to see you give up what you love.
You're here 2 minutes, you make 2 mistakes. Understand this. You do not threaten my friends, and you do not tell me about Brenda. Oh, that's because you already know everything about her. Well, fine. I won't tell you how she couldn't speak, or feed herself, or crawl out of the corner. She wasn't depressed when you left her, Sonny. She didn't just have a few bad days. She was committed to a mental ward, complete with physical restraints and sedatives. Yeah, but you know all about that. Right, Sonny? Get out of here. I'm tired of
Now,
hearing
you
your
shut the
voice.
hell
No,
up and
what?
listen to me.
You tortured that woman. You made her promise to give up the life that she had made for herself. Everything she knew and loved and had roots in. Then you put her in a wedding gown and sent her to a packed church. You broke her, Sonny. You broke Brenda's spirit. Now she's recovered. And if she ever wants to find you, then she is free and able to do it. But you do not come to her. I will never let you walk in on her again. I'll see you dead first. Now, since I'm not as inclined to murder as you, I'm offering you this. It's signed. You fill in the amount. Cash it. Be insulted by it or both. I don't give a damn. Just go.
You really don't know anything, do you? You don't know what's going on? At this point, I'm not sure you should be told.
I brought champagne and a broken hand. Can I come in?
No.
Oh, please, I'm desperately in need of companionship.
After midnight, would you go home?
Don't be so mean. We shared the nurse's ball. I slugged your ex-husband. That ought to buy me some slack.
He's sleeping, and I don't want to wake him up, so you've got 5 minutes.
You're a goddess. An angel. And this is gorgeous on you.
Is this how you want to spend your 5 minutes?
No. I could ask you to help me open it, or I could leave it here as a house gift when I leave. Thank you for a wonderful night. You were amazing. All my love. Jerry.
Is your hand need ice?
I'm not sure. What do you think? Don't worry. A child is sleeping.
Does this hurt?
No.
This?
Hmm. You looked scared when you opened the door. Did you think I was your ex?
Well, the thought did cross my mind. You've got a little swelling, but it doesn't feel like there are any broken bones. But if this doesn't work right by tomorrow, you should get an x-ray. Not that you will.
I might. Thank you. Jones is crazy.
Yeah, I guess he is, but he wasn't always.
What do you like when you fell for him?
He was my salvation.
From what?
Men like you.
Seriously. What was the attraction?
I don't know. He had everything I wanted. He had standing in the community, respectability. He was a doctor. And he was a good man. He even had a daughter. And I loved him.
Then he couldn't have been all bad. What were you running from?
My fatal attraction to men who don't have respectability. My first love, his name was Roy, and he was the antithesis of Tony. He was brash and unpredictable and dangerous.
Where is he now?
He's where all bad boys end up eventually, 6 feet under.
How?
took a bullet meant for somebody else. It was a hit, gone wrong. Very wrong. And he died in my arms.
That was rough.
Men on the edge. I have had my heart broken enough times in this lifetime.
Maybe I'm the exception.
Sorry, that position is already taken.
So, who was this surprise guest?
Well, actually, there were two. Sonny's back in town.
Sonny, you're kidding. Why?
I don't know. They just walked in, he and Jason, and enough beef to feed a small village, and sat at the table next to Stefan Cassadine. He's out on bail. Apparently you knew that.
It was on the news. Something about the judge having had a change of heart. But I still can't believe that Sonny came out of hiding.
Why are you so interested in Sonny?
I'm not. I guess I'm just curious, that's all.
It wouldn't be a way to deflect questions you don't want to answer it.
No.
All right, well, you want to talk about Sonny? Let's talk about Sonny. He looked great. He's tan. He's healthy. For a man in exile, looks like life is pretty good for him.
What does that mean? The concept of leaving me is appealing to you?
Sonny comes back from the dead. You haven't seen him in months, and you're all right with that? I mean, he abandoned you. He skipped the wedding, and that's water under the bridge, no loose ends because you love Jax?
Mike. Sonny was here. Before. It was about a month ago, and I went and saw him, and he answered all of my questions. And I told him how I felt, and I just walked away from there knowing that I just do not want Sonny's life. It felt really good. It was like a door closed and all the anger was left behind, and I'm so sorry that I didn't tell you. I just told Jax and Robin.
Look, I'm sorry for pushing.
No. I'm so sorry because this is exactly what I didn't want to happen.
Why is it so important for you to destroy Brenda? How many times do you have to do it,
I didn't come
Sonny?
here because of Brenda.
Then let Morgan take care of it. You leave, never show your face to her again.
Does the name Carlos mean anything to you?
Not a thing.
How about Jerry? Hey, got your attention, didn't I?
I'm my brother's partner, not his keeper. But if he's crossed paths with you, which I seriously doubt, it's going to end up being your downfall, not Jerry's.
I can't believe you really don't know. Listen up. Your brother is in debt to a former associate of mine.
This will be Mr. Carlos?
Carlos is hungry. He has an eye on territory that was once mine, is now Jason's. He wants to take out Jason. His left flank is your brother.
Let me get this straight. My brother dropped an industrial empire to assist a thug? Yeah, right.
I'm telling you, Jax, your brother is in debt to a person who collects with interest. If he doesn't do what Carlos says, Jerry's dead.
And your pal Carlos just rang you up and told you this?
I knew he had a foothold here, so I tracked down his recent money transfers. Just to make sure, you know, maybe they intersected with something in Port Charles. 3 did. To your brother's accounts in Bangkok, Hong Kong, and Zurich.
So what we're discussing here is a setup. Well, it's a different matter entirely, isn't it? That won't work. There's better men than you've tried to frame Jerry.
You really don't know him, do you?
I know bank accounts tell many stories. Jerry will come out clean and very much alive. I can promise you that.
Try to follow this. Your brother is a tool owned by Carlos. They think they can take down Jason, and I'm just gonna stand back and be a spectator. Well, let me tell you something. They are making a seriously bad judgment. Give your brother a message for me. You tell him Carlos will not take down my friend. And anybody aligned with Carlos will be buried with him.
You're right.
It's a pity you sworn off men on the edge. Siblings don't count. I'm talking about the eligible ones. They're interesting, they're fun. Statistics show that they make the best lovers. Women can't resist them. And even if they can, they choose not to. You might change your mind if the right, edgy guy came along.
Oh, I see. You mean, someone like, Sonny Corinthos.
Touche. That wasn't who I had in mind, but now that you bring him up, what do you know about him?
Sonny's a man of contradictions. I think he's done a lot of things on the wrong side of the law, but I also know that he stood by a friend who died of AIDS. He funded a hospital wing. He loved a terrific woman and left her without a word with a broken heart. But he has the respect of people like Jason Morgan, Robin Scorpio, and my brother.
So what do you think of Morgan?
He's my grandson's father, and he's a great one.
I wonder what Corinthos is doing in town.
Something big must be going on.
Yeah, there is room in the penthouse for a pool table and my bike.
You're gonna put your bike in the penthouse?
Yeah, I can put a drop cloth down and explain motors to Michael while I give the engine an overhaul. And then I can take you to Montauk again.
Where would Michael ride?
I don't know, we'll figure something out.
Isn't there some kind of trouble going on?
Yeah, there is, and we should discuss that.
Some other time. Right now, I like thinking about you fixing your motorcycle in your living room. I want to be there the first time Sonny sees it.
Okay. Actually, you know what? He and I still have some work to do tonight.
Then we should go.
I don't want to drop you off at Brenda's tonight.
I told her not to expect me.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I knew that it was really going to hurt you if you found out that Sonny slipped into town and didn't contact you. But I just want you to know that he didn't contact me either. I found out he was here by accident. I called over to the penthouse looking for Robin, and Sonny picked up the phone, and as soon as he heard my voice, he didn't say anything. But, I just knew that it was him.
So you went.
Yeah. You know me. Mike, I think he probably didn't contact you because maybe he thought it was too dangerous or...
No, you don't have to try to make it easier for me. I'm done beating my head against a brick wall. My son left without a goodbye, and he came back without a hello. Not a word to me at the nurse's ball, and he hates me, and I have to accept that.
doesn't. That's just not true. Mike, if Sonny hates anyone, it's himself. Sonny got past being mad at you. He tried 1,000 different ways to push you away, and you just wouldn't go. I know that meant a lot to him.
Well, not so that you'd notice. You know, I did everything that I could to make amends for the way that I left Sonny and Adela, and I know that he wanted me to pay, and I thought I did, but you know what? He never really got over his anger at the way that I abandoned him. And he's shown it, and he's made sure that I know what it feels like to lose someone that you love without so much as an adios.
Go tell him, Mike.
Do you think he's staying?
Oh, I just don't know. I didn't really expect to see him again.
You know, I'm very proud of you.
Oh. Well, thank you.
Is that what I think it is?
Yeah.
Oh. Have you set a date?
Well, we're working on it. If you can, I'd really like it if you came to the wedding.
I'll be there.
Yeah.
Look, thanks for putting up with me tonight.
Oh, shut up. Ugh. Listen, I really strongly recommend getting it out of your system.
I'll keep that in mind. Good night.
Good night.
I'm not going to deliver a message to Jerry. I may even forget to mention I saw you. Then again, that's proof I did. If there is a Carlos, let Morgan handle him. The only thing you need to do is just get on a plane.
Framing your brother would be a waste of my time or anybody else's for that matter. Jerry wrecks himself. He did it with the oil rig accident and then the weapons deal. He gets in over his head, scrambles out, and lets his family cover his tracks. He's in too deep this time.
Well, I've said my piece. I'm standing by it. Please be careful. Now, these people may love you, but one day they'll hurt you. It's just a matter of time.
What happened? Nothing that can be cleaned up. He's got a point. There's a possibility you could get hurt. I mean, we got protection for you, but there's a lot of rough business going on. I think it's about time you know what it is and why I'm here.
I wake up alone every morning, and I tell myself, this is re-entry. It's bound to be bumpy. We've done marriage long distance for over a year, and that change isn't easy, but I know that this is a good change. And I think in your heart, you'd agree. You want to be with me, Luke. Otherwise, why would you have come here tonight? And you were happy to see me. I could tell that you were. And I felt the same way. So, how did we get from there to you implying that you don't want to be with me at all anymore? I don't get it. What's wrong? Just say it.
What do you get?
Please tell me. What's pulling you away from me?
I don't know. We argue. We see things differently. Maybe that's it. Our kid moved out on my watch. Maybe it's that. And our past is bulldozing its way into the present. And I'm seeing it through my kid's eyes. And maybe it's just Cassadine being accused of murder.
What has he got to do with us?
That's what I want to know.
I'm not going to let Stefan or Nicholas come into this marriage.
They're already here, baby. They've been here for a long time. Even before I knew it, they were here. It's become quite a crowd, don't you think?
Only if you let it be. I love you, Luke. And Nicholas is my son, and I love him too.
Hello, sweetie. Did we wake you up? Oh, I'm sorry. It's so late. Oh, look, I found a new dolly. I hadn't seen this one before.
Sweetie. Come on, honey. It's so late. Mommy's gonna put you back in bed. I'll sing you a little song.
I'll be up in a minute.
You gonna stay?
Is that all right?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Daddy's gonna be home tonight. Come on, sweetie. Back to bed.
You've done so much for me. Wrapped my ribs, held my hand. The burden of not being able to express my gratitude is beginning to grate on me. You have to let me take you for dinner.
I'm a working mom. That means I do three things. I work, I spend time with my kid, and I close my eyes and fall asleep wherever I can find a place to sit down.
You think I'm trouble?
Yes, I do. But that doesn't mean I don't really appreciate you standing up to Tony. So if I haven't said thank you, thank you.
Surely a bone-splintering right hook to the jaw buys me a date. Just what? Ow. One date. Come on. Give me something to hope for at least.
Maybe.
I'm going to keep you to that.
I appreciate your offer. It means a lot to me that you trust me. And if this is some kind of crisis and you need my help, then you can fill me in. But otherwise, I don't need to know what business brought you back. All I need to know is why I'm here, and I do.
I want you to feel safe.
Then I'll stay where I am. Look, I'm not being naive. I know there's danger. But I also know that you'll do everything you can to protect me. And I love you too much to leave. Some chances are worth taking.
Nothing we do is ever going to touch you, Rob. I swear to you. At least
least one thing in my life is going to stay clean.
You're not dirty, Sonny. You're not evil or bad. You see the world differently than I do, and it makes you do things that I would never do. But there are things that I know. And I know you're a good person. I don't ever need protection from you.
Jack?
Yeah, hey.
Hey,
What are you doing down here?
She's waiting for you. You went over to Sonny's, didn't you? What happened?
Nah, nothing violent. No broken bones, no gunshot wounds.
You know that you didn't have to do that, right? Because it doesn't matter to me where Sonny lives or what he does. He has no power over me anymore. Okay?
Okay.
He can't ever hurt us again. Stay.